A video of 8 and 9-year-old girls dancing to the Beyoncé blockbuster Single Ladies. What an uproar it's created. We're going to talk to two of the girls' parents in just a minute, but first, John Berman has more on the little girls sparking a big debate.
We call them little girls because they're, well, little. The images that come to mind? Playing, swinging, skipping. But gyrating? There is definitely gyrating and a whole lot else going on in this video. And the girls, 8 and 9 years old. It comes from something called the World of Dance, billed as the largest U.S. urban dance competition. They're dancing to Beyoncé's All the Single Ladies. Beyoncé, by the way, is 28. These girls, again, just 8 and 9. It should be said they are phenomenal dancers, really phenomenal. But the subject of how they are dancing and what they're wearing or not wearing has burned up the internet. Some of the comments: why is this legal? Kind of sick for young girls to be doing this. Do they have to bump and grind and wear such a sexy outfit? Didn't the parents object? Although there is support too. I don't think these girls think they're doing anything wrong. If you think so, then you are imposing your adult views onto the girls. And on the streets?
I'm just kind of shocked.
It probably wouldn't matter if they were wearing sweatpants or a bikini, but the grinding wasn't appropriate.
As for the girls here at their dance class in Los Angeles, they don't see the controversy.
Usually we try to put 120% in, and even more, like 220.
Their dance, after all, is not unlike this scene from a kids' movie, the sequel to Alvin and the Chipmunks. Still, it does have many people wondering if this is just a case of growing up or growing crazy. For Good Morning America, John Berman, ABC News, New York.
And joining us live from Los Angeles now, Melissa Presch and Corey Miller. Their daughters dance and perform in the video. Thank you so much for getting up early this morning. And Melissa, let me just begin. You know, when I first saw this yesterday, and I have to admit, I couldn't stop watching the video, but felt like I should. And obviously a lot of parents agree with me. What's your response?
Well, you have to remember that you are watching a video at a dance competition. These girls were performing at a dance competition, and they weren't performing this for a worldwide audience. And so it's been taken out of context. And so if you keep in mind that this was at a dance competition and these are the kinds of routines that you see in that environment, then that takes away all of the negativity that's been surrounding this.
Well, I guess, except Corey, you still see those facial expressions, the large cheers for the bumping and grinding, and the parenting site Babbel.com summarized a lot of the response that's gotten on the web. And as Robin said, it's now over 2 million views on YouTube. What Babbel.com said is that viewers were upset about the girls being exploited, used, and the entire unage appropriateness of the outfits, let alone the inappropriate song choice. It's like they're getting ready for the boom boom room instead of romper room.
Well, good morning, George, first of all. People are entitled to their own opinion. Like Melissa just said, this is taken completely out of context. The girls weren't meant to be viewed by millions of people. It's on the internet. We've tried to stop it the best that we can. As you know, once something becomes viral, it gets out of control. And, we're doing everything that we can at this point to try to, control it and stop it. On behalf of the parents, our best interest is for the kids. And I thank people out there who are concerned. But just know that, the kids are doing something that they completely love to do. They compete in dance competitions in the correct content, in front of family and friends. And just know that it's actually completely normal for dancing.
And Melissa, you say
I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, you say that your daughter has never even seen the Beyoncé video. She's seen the Chipmunks, but not the Beyoncé one.
Yeah, no, my daughter's 8 years old. She doesn't watch music videos from MTV. She watches kids' movies. And in terms of the song choice, this song, Single Ladies, has permeated our society. This is pop culture. And unless you completely isolate your children from television and music, they're going to be dancing and singing to songs that are popular on the radio and popular in pop culture right now. So in terms of the appropriateness of the song choice, it's one of the most popular songs probably of the decade. And in terms of the costuming, the costumes are designed for movement and unrestricted movement and to show body lines and positioning as these girls are performing these highly technical dance moves. In terms of the costumes being inappropriate, dance costumes have ruffles and rhinestones. Those are dance costumes in dance competitions, and it's very normal within that context.
Well, thanks a lot
You
for
don't
giving
send
your
your
perspective
kid.
on
You don't send your. Yeah, go ahead, George. Sorry.
No, good. Last word, just real quickly.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Oh, me. I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, you know, when kids are going swimming, you know, they go in the swimming pool with a bathing suit. You know, these kids are going to a dance competition and they're wearing dance clothes, you know, costumes in front of a dance audience. So, you know, you got to kind of put it in context. Like I said, you know, the video wasn't meant to be viewed by millions of people. You know.
Okay.
And
Well,
we're
thanks
very
very
proud
much
of
for
our
sharing
daughters
that.
and their accomplishments.
Sure. Thank you.
I'm
for
sure
having
you are.
us.
Thanks a lot for sharing your perspective this morning. We want to know what you think about the Single Ladies Dance video. Go to abcnews.com and weigh in on our shout-out board.